Y'all, nothing gives me greater pleasure than when leftists start to eat themselves, or to eat their own, I should say. Case in point, this Sydney Sweeney controversy. Now, Sydney Sweeney, who is the spokesmodel now for American Eagle, and y'all, it is a far cry from what American Eagle was doing just a couple of years ago when the body positive movement was in full swing. And morbid obesity, that's totally normal and it's beautiful, and Lizzo's the new beauty standard. So American Eagle used to have a fat black lady trying to sell some jeans, and now there's a hot white woman selling jeans, Sydney Sweeney. Sydney Sweeney is a hot actress, like 100%. She's beautiful, she's sexy, she's talented, all the things. Like, she's the new it girl. Well, I guarantee you, I don't have it on perfect authority, but I would almost 100% guarantee that Sydney Sweeney is not a Republican. So Sydney Sweeney does this very provocative ad for American Eagle, and she's like, I've got great genes. Very evocative of the Brooke Shields ad in the 1980s with Calvin Klein jeans. I mean, it's not that much of a stretch to see the correlation here, but the left has lost their mind, you guys. And in the quest to make America hot again, which I'm here for 100%, Sydney Sweeney has now come under fire from the same disgusting leftists who told us that morbid obesity was totally normal. Blue-haired, pierced, tattooed, just uggos, okay? Double baggers as far as the eye can see are coming for the beautiful Sydney Sweeney. And this is what it's going to be very interesting to me, because American Eagle so far has not pulled this ad. Okay, they have not pulled this ad yet, you guys, but if TikTok and leftist Blue Sky and leftist X is any indication, American Eagle is getting a, a full-bodied enema from the left at this point. And they haven't pulled the ad yet, which tells me they know that the pendulum has now swung back. Like, we're done with the fat mannequins. We're done with this idea that Lizzo's the new beauty standard. I'm sorry, Lizzo pre-Ozempic's the new beauty standard. And we're getting back to beautiful girls and attractive models selling stuff, which I'm here for. But here's where the left is trying to take this, okay? Because they can't just say that they're mad that a beautiful girl is selling jeans, because that's really no different than how it was up until 2 years ago. What they're claiming is that Sydney Sweeney, saying that because she has great genes, that this is some sort of a call to Nazism. This is, Third Reich reinvented. And y'all, because the left is so strident, I would not be surprised if American Eagle buckles to the pressure. But again, so far they have not. But it's so, I'm just gonna put one. So far, American Eagle has not buckled to the pressure, but given leftist Twitter and leftist TikTok, nothing would surprise me. So here's just one example of what these disgusting uggos are saying about, the rise of the new Third Reich. So yeah, they say that because a beautiful girl is saying she's got great genes, play on words, obviously. Yeah, it's Nazism, it's eugenics. It's like, come on. And they're like, we're the black and brown beautiful women. Like, well, maybe that's coming. But since Sydney Sweeney is like the brand ambassador or the spokesperson for this brand, like that's her gig. Like, there won't be any more. Look, guys, here's the deal. Bottom line, Sydney Sweeney is the brand ambassador for American Eagle jeans. And that means that they get to do whatever they want with her in their ads. And that doesn't mean it's a call to eugenics. Okay. It just means she's a hot girl and she's got great genes. She's got great genetics. And we're going to make America hot again, whether you double baggers want to or not. So either get on the train or, keep eating. That's all I have to say about that. All right, that's where I'll leave this. Let me know what you think down below, and I'll see you in the next one. I will be done. Bye. Okay, guys, the left's latest outrage involves the very beautiful Sydney Sweeney, who I dare say is not a conservative. Okay, I guarantee you this girl is not a conservative. So let's dive into this on today's Angela Walk Show. All right, Sydney Sweeney is an actress, a hot actress. She's got talent, she's good looking, she's got great boobs. Like she's the whole package. She's American Pie, ladies and gentlemen. And the left cannot handle this. And the people that cannot handle this are the same people that told us that Lizzo was the new beauty standard and that morbid obesity is just gorgeous. And Lena Dunham is beautiful, you guys. She's beautiful. Anyway, Sydney Sweeney is not a Republican. I guarantee you this. So this must be a very tough situation for old Sydney, because American Eagle, a couple of years ago, had a big fat black lady trying to sell us jeans, saying that, this is the new beauty standard, and what's wrong with you? And now they're back to normal. We're back to normsies, ladies and gentlemen, because we are here to make America hot again. And American Eagle jeans has a new ad, or a new ad campaign with Sydney Sweeney, who again is not a conservative. Okay, I'm sure she's as leftist as the day is long. So this must be very difficult for her to hear her fans, or people that she would assume would agree with her on everything else other than this, calling her a neo-Nazi. You guys. And here's the ad. So, I mean, I'm sorry. It's a play on the whole Calvin Klein thing of the 1980s and the Brooke Shields thing. Like, calm down, leftists. But they are not calming down, you guys. And so far, American Eagle has not buckled to pressure. I mean, any day now they could, though. But I dare say that they won't, because they see that the pendulum is now swinging back, and we're getting rid of the fat mannequins, and we're getting back to normsies, and we're putting hot girls into advertisements again, which I am here for, ladies and gentlemen. And I guarantee you their sales are going to go through the roof, a lot more than when they put the fat black girl as their spokesmodel. But of course, the blue-haired liberal white women and the girls with all the piercings and they can't get a date, they are none too pleased about this. And they're basically saying that these ads are basically Hitler. It's Hitler. It's the rise of Hitler Youth and eugenics, because Sydney Sweeney is saying she has good genes. It's like, okay. Again, cry harder, fat lesbian. Again, cry harder, liberal white women with your piercings who can't get a date because you've decided to eat your feelings. Cry harder. And I hope that Sydney Sweeney does not buckle. I hope that American Eagle does not buckle, because otherwise we would not get little nuggets like this little video. So I hope that American Eagle stands firm. I hope they stand strong. And I hope that they're like, cry more as we, cash our checks all the way to the bank. Sydney Sweeney is a beautiful girl. She is of the moment. She's a perfect spokesmodel for American Eagle. And yeah, she does have great genes. So sit and spin, leftists. Sit and spin.